Hey, welcome back to Slightly Cooked. I'm Robin. Today we're making a family favorite. It's a really hot, spicy wrap for these cold days that have been coming out. Let's get to it. So, for this meal, it's fairly cheap. We had to buy a lot of ingredients, but they don't sell them in small packages. So we bought, like a big pack of soya mince, a can of baked beans, and if you're making it for one person, you can reuse these products multiple times. Like the packet of soya mince I've used maybe 4 times already, and we're just using half a bowl for this one. So for the ingredients list, we're gonna go through it quickly and you can get the rest below. So for this recipe, we're gonna need the following. So we're browning the onions in a little bit of coconut oil. You can use whatever oil you have on hand. We're going to add in the peppers and the ginger and garlic, or the garlic from before. Remember to grate the garlic so that it doesn't get, everywhere. We'll add in a little bit of those and keep the rest for later.
So it's chilies.
Yeah. Sweat them out a little bit. This, if you want to have a look here, is the soya that we had earlier. We just left it in some turmeric and water for about half an hour to 45 minutes. And yeah, you can leave it for 20 minutes. It just depends on, how long you like to leave it in. But it does make it softer and a lot more. As you can see, this is quite dry. I didn't add in anything because we're using a can of baked beans. There's already a lot of water in there. And I'm just waiting for this to heat up a little bit, and then we'll add in the spices and the rest of the stuff.
Cool.
So the onions and peppers and ginger and garlic are burning nicely as usual. We're going to add in the, see, this non-stick pan is really non-sticky. We're going to add in the spices. There's a whole lot in here. We'll go through it. And we're just going to let it cook through a little bit. And we're going to add in the soya in a little bit. Don't stick, you're supposed to be non-stick. So we'll let that cook through for a little bit, and we'll add in the beans shortly.
Sticking like a bitch.
It's not sticking like heavy, but I mean there is a, and it's on 3.
Looks fine.
Yeah. I know this looks like quite a gassy experience, but as I was explaining to my colleague earlier, that if you're eating predominantly plant-based food, you tend to not get so gassy unless you are actually allergic to it, or I don't know if you are allergic to it, but if you're a gassy person, chances are you're going to be quite gassy. Joe, we're going to give this a few minutes to do its thing, and we'll plate it afterwards. I just want to chop up some extras for the finished product, and we'll be right back. So I'm just cutting these into big chunks. You can cut them how you like. straight lines or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna add cucumber and avo and see what happens. Ooh.
That was not a good shot.
We're using rotis that I got from a local, what is it? Local spice store. They were 20 rand for 6. You can use whatever wraps you get if you're, gluten-free or what are those weird huge wraps that you get in Checkers? But I like using these because
Tortillas.
Tortilla wraps. No. Yeah, one of them. I can't
Tortillas.
remember. Maybe. But these are very filling and they're not huge. They're actually very nice and they last. So we're going to start the build. So we're using fresh coriander. Real coriander, right?
Danya.
Danya, yeah, same thing. Some people don't like it. Too bad for you.
Oh, cilantro or whatever.
Is it cilantro, not coriander?
It's the same thing. They're all the same thing.
All right.
I think they're all the same.
They're all the same thing.
They're all the same.
We're going with that. Let's switch this off. This looks ready to go. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Now I'm thinking about whether it's called cilantro or danya or coriander. I don't know if cilantro is the same thing as coriander, to be honest with you.
I think they're all the same kind of thing, but I can't remember now. I can find out.
We all can find out.
Yes, go Google it.
Mm.
It's my favorite. Apple makes everything better.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of that. The extra chili from before. And some lemon juice. And some black pepper. To add a bit more heat. And we're busy gonna try wrap this now. I think I've put too much. Great. I made it too big. Yeah, I've made it too big. We're gonna have to make it a lot smaller. But it's fine. It's fine. We can have an open wrap. Oh, I also add in the stems and everything with the cilantro / coriander / danya. Let's not overdo it like the last one. Let's try fold this one. Should work. Here we go. Excellent. There. And there. Really open wraps right now. Yeah, and I don't know if you want to take a look at what's inside. Oh, yes. Here we go.
Nice.
That's really good. I'm gonna eat this for the next 4 days. Cool, I'll see you next time.